find a spectrum of color coming from an unexplainable light, passing through the prism of my heart in flight. Its wings beating against the cage of my ribs, trying to free itself from the past pain that it's been buried in. Be free, my gentle heart, just be free. I wish that you could see what happens inside of me, the way my valor portrays the battles I have faced, and how my mind gets lost in thought. You could watch it walking seductively through the maze of my dreams, unraveling and coming apart at the seams, exposing itself in its rawest form. I wish that you could see the way that my soul dances within the vessel of my skin, the way its hips move, tempting you to drop everything, to come on in. Come on inside where it's safe, a place for you to release your shit. Shake it free, my dear. Allow for the worries and for the fear to dissipate. I would then bring you into my lungs, the very structure that keeps me breathing, blood pumping, heart beating. You could then make your way down my spine from my neck to my pelvis, forcing your way through every crevice. And you will find that I can be both selfish and selfless at the exact same time. Can you handle my imperfections? Do you think you can stomach the darker parts of me, the places where the shadows rest, where my deepest, darkest secrets are confessed? But amongst all the wreckage, there is this beautiful sea. So don't be too scared, because I would like to share what happens inside of me.
I'm going to sing a little bit here. It's an a cappella song I wrote the lyrics for. I'm not sure how it's going to sound because I can't really hear myself here, but I'm going to try to adjust. Let me know if I'm like blasting you guys. And from Oregon, I'd like to add that I'm really connected to the earth, and there's so much nature out there, and it's important to me, and this song stems from what that means to me. I like to feel the wind rush into me. I like to feel the spray of the ocean breeze, the warmth of the desert sun resting on my face, and the way that the rain falls down from outer space. I like to watch the snow as it's dancing down, and the feeling of my feet as they walk across the ground. I like the way the world presents itself to me. It's an ever-changing portrait if you choose to look closely. Have you ever watched a leaf falling from a tree, releasing the oxygen that you and I breathe? Have you ever heard thunder bouncing off a canyon wall, or the sound of rushing water underneath the waterfall? I love the way the world presents itself to me. It's an ever-changing portrait if you look carefully. I like to feel the wind rush into me. I like to feel the spray of the ocean breeze, the warmth of the desert sun resting on my face, and the way that the rain falls down from outer space. I like the way the rain falls down from outer space. I love the way the world presents itself to me. It's an ever-changing portrait if you choose to look closely. So I have one more piece for you. This piece was written. It's actually one of my most recent pieces, I don't know how many people in here have lost someone in their life, but I've lost a lot of people in my life, and this was a piece that I wrote when I was really
called weightless. I feel like I am being pulled, rescued by the skylight that showers me in stars, from galaxies far, far, far beyond where my eyes can see. In my mind, I lasso comets and pull them into me. I hold them in my hands and they begin to melt away like honey. Because you can't contain a comet. Their greatness surpasses any tragic thing that I have been able to survive, like tiny souvenirs of what I've been through in this life, making their way across the night sky. The moon and its constant waxing and waning, another reminder that this life is always changing, and if I have any chance of making it through this, I must dip my hands in the ashes of the people I have lost. Let their bones coat my skin, remind myself what it's like to feel them again. I caught myself gripping the steering wheel with my tongue between my teeth, that feeling of panic just beneath where my sternum rests. I wish I had a telescope so that my eyes could dance in the star clusters that they fell in love with. Because we are all made of stars. And sometimes riding this carousel makes me dizzy, so for now, I'll step off. Wait for my equilibrium to catch up, because this earth is already spinning enough. Sometimes gravity saves me, but other times it weighs me down, like my feet are magnetized to this ground, and I do not want to be a statue. I have to keep telling myself to move forward. Move forward into unknown territory, because the truth is that the past is really no place for me. I have already been there and done that, and I am ready to escape the velocity of anything that does not serve me. I want to spin circles in meteor showers and let stardust get caught in my hair to light my way with solar flares. I want to paint constellations on my skin, reminders of situations I found myself in. Because we can only change if we really, truly choose to learn the lesson. To allow for the curtain to be lifted from our eyes, to see past the eclipse of what really makes us sad when we cry. Because all that knowledge is in there. It's somewhere. You just have to trust yourself, to commit, to stay standing as this world shifts. Because after so many years of living, we're all a little bit scary and messy. And sometimes life can feel a little bit too heavy. And that's when I look up into the sky, to remind myself that without the earth spinning and gravity winning, we are all completely weightless.
All right, if I may, everybody up, please, and thank you. A band's gonna start. Our band.